Alright, those were some hair-raising fights, but we managed to survive. Into the tundra we go to save the kingdom. Man. Sorry, still drinking my beers here. This recording session is in parallel to the, oh, well, we're not going to Shambler's Altar. That can pound sand.
Rare opportunity.
We're, yeah, I'm a few beers here in now, and man, my heart was pounding trying to keep Mogwellian and Reynold alive. Just meltdown, just everything.
Look upon their noble
struggle. Oh, before we do this, we have the knife in, right? Somebody has the knife? Okay, somebody has the knife. Cool. Then we fight. All right, poop knife? Yeah. All right, hitting him with the poop knife. Ooh, well. Oh, nice. Didn't even think about that those grenades actually just kind of trivialize this too, don't they? We'll save the other one just in case, but that was actually pretty nice. Get out of here. Wow, this fight's almost over. This fight's already almost over. That's kind of cute. Got some regen for those burn resist. Yeah, it definitely feels like the... Definitely feels like it was the right call to do what we did and, like, just... Ooh. Unfortunately, though... Oh, nice. We managed to stop it. I was gonna say, unfortunately, we are gonna run into this cauldron, potentially hurting us, but we'll be fine. We'll fish for relationships. Mogwellian intimidates witch to death. Well done. Anointed in blood, flame, blight, the bat whispers of rain-soaked woods, of bats, toads, and of spiders. The Coven mother's familiar will be made to submit. So I need to go to the Tangle and fight in a creature den? That kind of sounds like. Is it still a combat item? I mean, okay, everyone wants to go here, so we'll go there.
Perhaps you are finding your courage at last.
So it sounds like we need to go to the Tangle, the rain-soaked woods, which is the Tangle, and then we do that and face down the familiar, which the familiar almost certainly. Sure. I don't even care. We've upgraded our inns as much as we need to. All our inns are defended. We have a roving squad of people keeping our inns safe. Like, really, the only thing we're buying is combat items. Because we also have the griddle, you know, kind of kept supporting our nonsense here. So.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
I do like that they give you slime mold. Like they pretend to give you something useful, and instead it's, you know, something not very useful at all. I mean, it's better than nothing, which I guess is the point, but, you know. Alright. So, back to our mastery point, and we've got 20 mastery points to spend, so we're definitely going to be able to equip up a full squad here. That is a big, intimidating inn, I'll tell you that.
A venerable house.
Sneaky and coward. Well
defended.
Bombastus is unlikely to be a problem for that. Okay. So that's where the that's where our bounty hunter will be going next. Oh, we can just go to the Tangle here, which actually means we get to fight the Lost Battalion and soldiers too. That's kind of cute. All right. Ooh, do we want to do that though? Do we want to run into this? I don't really want to run into another infight. Even though the infights have been going well, like that's still like not my favorite thing to do. I guess it does advance the plot a little bit quicker though. All right, well let's...
The next stop is leagues away.
Step one, let's do this. All right, there's nothing, no actionable things we need there. Do want to buy this though. Yeah, I do. We'll do that. It'll become clear in a moment why we do that.
A ride. For a time at least.
Because now we go mastery points. All right. You're basically fully upgraded. I don't really feel compelled to do anything with you. You're fully upgraded. You are not fully upgraded. Hearthlight, probably worth upgrading. Run and Hide, probably worth upgrading. Bounty Hunter gets some upgrades. Like the idea of that. Do we want any of this stuff? Bodyguard? Uppercut to stun something seems kind of decent. Ooh, finish him's actually kind of exciting too. Yeah. Dismas is fully upgraded. I do want to unlock Open Vein. I'm not sure we'll ever use it, but we can at least... I do think we changed the yellow hand, which does mean we get a refund here. But we want that upgraded and that upgraded for sure. Kind of re-upgrade his stuff. Do we just give her Deadeye maybe? Or make her Blight better. Probably just Deadeye, right? Yeah. Nope. There you go. There we go. 6 mastery points left. Who needs them? I mean, I guess we...
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Where are you? There we go. We'll spend down to nothing. We'll get more. But now we get, now we have kind of a big choice here.
Who remains come morning?
So, Bounty Hunter is now heading that way. Flagellant's good there. A-Bomb is holding this fort. Bunch of loot over here. But, so we could just go there and then circle here. Yeah, that's 2 tangles. Which will pretty likely give us our thing. But are we happy with this formation? The 5% fatigue? Do we want to sub in somebody else? Not really. They all need to rest, so I think we just ride, right?
Rain, resignation, and death. This land is truly barren.
We're still at 7 coins. Oh wait, hang on. Bounty Hunter, come back real quick.
Rested, energized. A new
There
ally
you go.
for the Outriders.
Let's make sure Bounty Hunter's still moving. Get up there, bud. Cool.
Anticipate, adapt.
So as risky as this
And
is, I mean, the
reposition.
alternative is that we go sprawl, sprawl, then tangle, tangle. I think we just go tangle, tangle. Like let's not
Trenches and
fuck
tents.
around with this. Let's do our thing.
Front lines of a war that was
Which
never
does
fought.
mean I want to go another round of this. Anyone got a really bad trait? Eh. Get rid of pillager fearing. We're gonna just fix the fatigue on a bunch of our characters. And feel pretty good about this. Slot in Witchbane. I guess. Alright. Well, let's head into the tangle. Alright, we're now looking for I assume a creature den, because that's kind of what it describes. It's a little suspect heading into an inn after, but like I think we'll be okay.
War. Rewards only.
Yep, straight into a creature den.
Resignation.
Yeah, it forces us into a creature den.
Ahead.
So, and then
Bestial
what's fortunate for us is that we
littered with bones and less identifiable remains.
what's kind of fortunate for us is that this happens immediately, because we'll have several rounds to potentially you know, hide or like, you know, kind of delay if we need to. Sadness.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
10 burn. That is impressive. All right. I will say Mogwellian is not the best synergy with the Hellion, because Hellion, they both want to be in rank 1 quite a bit. But we will make it work. Alright, min-rolling damage is not really what we're paying for here. I have the knife on, right? Yeah. Alright, it's 2 of the dogs down.
A promising development.
I don't think we've hit through a dodge once, have we? Okay, there we go. We hit through a dodge that time. Alright, so now we take a moment to focus on setting up here.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Perfect. We're just doing a whole bunch of setup here for free. Alright, so this should be a bat. Ah, the familiar. Mother's Ward. Okay. So we've got to... It takes 3 turns to... I don't know what you do. And you're getting stunned next turn, but we still get to hit, which is kind of interesting. So it takes 3 turns of beating the beating this thing down to get through its ward. And it's going to advance forward and keep putting things in stealth, which is a little obnoxious. I think we'll do that.
The fiend's strength dwindles.
Ah. Whoa. That was not what we wanted to see. Nice. The blind does come in and help.
Agony by accumulation.
Alright. Paracelsus getting chewed up here. Tarantism, you say? Thankfully, we got one of the spiders. Alrighty. Alright. Oh, interesting. So I guess this means that because she has the dagger, it always targets her. Alright. Actually, we'll get rid of that. And then heal ourselves for just an absolute shitload. Jeez. Double kill? Damn, went the wrong way. Alright, continues to prioritize hitting her with everything you got. So this could just end the fight. Wow, 100-0. Okay. We like that. The mother's familiar has been squished.
Let it die.
Take this horror to the stables and make it submit by salt or by sword. Alright.
Think carefully.
Well, everyone wants to go fight, which I think I'm down with. Alright, we're going to get a bunch of inn items, which I guess is nice because we are heading to an inn that has part of the stable upgrades, but not the full stable upgrade. Oh, okay, now it's just... Oh, I get it. Okay, cool.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
So, I guess we're basically in a permanent creature den right now. Which I think is very, very cute. Do you still have the dagger on? No, you do not. Okay, cool.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Alright, lots of misses. Not our favorite.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Alright, now we get to do healing stuff. We get to do healing stuff because this thing's just dead to the burn, so we get to do free stuff. Man, the Plague Doctor. Now, granted, some of that is that it's being driven by Surgeon being quite strong, but I think in general, Plague Doctor is just so good. We got the single piece of cat food, which we're probably never putting back in, because we've got the rabbit now, and the rabbit is giving us plus 6 HP in that. So retrospect, I shouldn't have been throwing away all that slime mold, but I think...
The lost battalion shambles on.
Bombastus, how are you with Boudica? Bonnie, how are you with Boudica? Oh, you're very... Yeah, okay. I guess in retrospect, I shouldn't have been throwing away all that slime mold, but I don't think it matters. I don't think that's... It doesn't feel like that's the thing.
Apply it judiciously.
However... Mugwellian, like a gangster. Bombastus, right behind.
The fiend's strength dwindles. A simple solution.
Ooh, min rolling on the damage, suboptimal. There we go.
Messy, but effective.
That felt quite good. I like how I spent down all those mastery points and I'm just like accumulating a bunch now because we've crossed over the... I don't think there's a world where this actually gets used. Like we've crossed over a point where like now I'm just collecting all this money. Or not collecting all this money, but collecting all of this, all these mastery points again. Love me a 50-50 to just, you know, make one of these guys go away. Whoa.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Where did all of this come from? So, okay. Are you double affected? Oh yeah, you're just double affected by the stew. That's interesting. That seems unintended. Okay. But on the other hand, it does mean that Bonnie basically doesn't give a shit, which we don't hate. Had I known I was going to crit, I would have hit one of the other ones.
Agony by accumulation.
Now I do think we reflection. Got 2 points of stress to get rid of too, which kind of helps that argument. That kills you.
Measured
And that kills you, I believe. Close? Nope. Off by 2. We'll accept that. Kind of disappointed that we didn't see another new enemy type. Like, I mean, I get it. You know, this isn't the mainline game, so they're not looking to make a whole bunch of new. Well, actually, I take that back. This is basically the mainline game. They made a bunch of new enemies already. Where are the bats? Like, we fought the spider, which was cool. I mean, that was definitely cool, but that was an existing enemy type. Like, surely we should have some flying enemies. Either way, we get some loot for going here.
Your path lies through them, and so they must fall.
Ooh, it's the Black Templar. You don't see, again, you don't see this guy very often. It's always fun to see him show up. He does bring a bishop friend with him.
The fiend's strength dwindles. What is it then? that
All right,
gazes
just
back
ate
so
all my
intently
tokens.
from the abyss?
Mood. Do we just... Yeah, let's just tell this guy to chill. I want to get rid of this guy just because he's annoying, but... Ow. That was a lot. I mean, granted, bleed is my favorite thing to be getting right now because we got cauterize. Speaking of... Perfect. You're dead. I'm actually going to do this to get rid of the block so that I can do this and min roll the damage. We tried. We tried there. We tried very hard to have that be cool. But alas, I forgot the first rule, which is that I'm not allowed to be cool. Coolness is for other people.
Excellent work.
And dealing holy shit amounts of burn. Unguard, you say? Okay, well, that actually kind of sucks. Does Cause of Death have Execute now? It does not. That was one of the things I think that's like a proposed patch change, is to have Cause of Death Execute, which does feel like it should be a thing. Alright, just handing out ass whippings. Alright, there, a win's a win.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all
And a bunch
the
of
world
loot, which we like to
see.
see. And everyone wants to go to the academic study. Doesn't feel like that's what I should do, though. Well, I mean... What's the...
Our once familiar
No.
kingdom, a stranger
Yeah.
to itself.
I get it. The academic study probably has something cool, but this gives me... This is capitalizing on all of the different benefits I have in this zone. Because we're between my mastery point in... Or we're... Yeah, we're between the mastery point in and the Grand Bazaar. Oh, we just blind everybody? I mean, hell yeah. Oh, I love that we went first. That's a good
Let
start.
us hope to finish this quickly.
Doubly love that.
Easily dispatched.
And I believe we got a fatigue heal there, which is dope.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
And yep. I hope nobody in the audience has arachnophobia, because holy, there's a lot of arachnids. Nice. All right. Nothing to play for, so let's just go.
Elementary.
Alrighty. Now we're light on combat items, which is kind of unfortunate. Yeah, we have no combat items. Alright. It's a good thing we're heading to our Grand Bazaar here, because we just need to load up on combat items. Like, I need gas. Oh, hey. I mean, heals 5% fatigue and does something. Like, that is already pretty darn good. Alrighty.
A single hero can make the critical difference.
I think I'm just gonna get that fire going. So putrefying breath was a real problem for like the last formation we had doing this. But now that we have the Plague Doctor, suddenly that skill does 6 damage and that's basically it. Which is not, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not my favorite thing in the world, but like, I mean, comparatively speaking, that's not doing a whole heck of a lot. That is quite a lot of stress.
Malaise, measured and steady.
Doubly so when it hits the Plague Doctor, who super doesn't care. Just get those blinds gone. Do you think I'll spend that stem now to get rid of that fatigue? Had our chance there, but this actually works even better because that spreads the burn. And 22 burn. 7 turns. Holy. Yeah, we'll do this now. Let's get our stress back under management. That Virgo just incinerated. Ooh, forgot about the shroom. Eh. Actually, it doesn't matter that much. Because the fight's over anyway. Yeah, fight's basically over anyway. Or at least the big guy's gone.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
Let's see if we can get a... There we go. Now we get to do a big solemnity. And you're dead to the stuff. Clean. The quest continues. Take all. Cool.
Come what may, we are safe within these walls.
Daredevil. That's a nice pickup. Defeat the boss to save the kingdom. Oh, it's over here? Cool. Okay. Was not expecting it to be there. All right.
Be mindful. Travel on foot is not without risk.
Alrighty. So we can just go here and collect a bunch of money, go through the shroud. Now, are we supposed to...
Planning and mindfulness. as vital
I have to
survival
pop
as
that in over the
sharpened
rabbit,
steel.
unfortunately. I don't have to do it this round, though. And can I get some more stalwart stew, please?
Precious relics remind
Damn.
us of a time before the end.
But we do want both those healing salves. We'll take those triage kits as well. They're cheap here. Shambler spawn. Bunch of good stuff in here. Morbid Joe. Candies and chocolate. Lots of good stuff. Touching dirges. Because this is our, this is our Grand Bazaar Inn. And also our stable where we can equip the pet. So this is everything. That's pretty nice. Alright. I would have loved to get some more stalwart stew, but it's unfortunately not for sale here. That's sad. That being said, we could save up a bit of money. Like, now we can kind of just bop a little bit. Like, we're going to go down to the next one and upgrade it as a field hospital. Give us maximum stuff there, but let's grab all the buffing items for sure. All right, wagon's now full. Who is it that didn't have a great relationship? Yeah, let's fix some of this stuff. All right. I feel a lot better about wasting all of that slime because we're just not going to use it. But now it feels like we now it feels like we just go to the bound blade. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We actually do slot this in now.
Experimentation.
Specifically because I don't want to have to upgrade the next inn to be able to do that. But now we go to the bound blade. We get a bunch of inn items for going there, which is kind of cute.
Isolated and drowning.
Duelist is there, on the way there, and we have our second squad that's making its way over here. But we just go here, rest a turn with this one, which has mastery, and we'll dump the rest into physician and just be like fully upgraded, and we'll be good. Cool. And if we have to, we come back here to like reset. I guess we could do that now, actually, but should buy those as well. Because that makes her a better healer. But otherwise, we're rocking something like this, right? Like we've got a bunch of healing salves and stuff. All right, cool. Well, I see we don't have anybody except the Abomination to swap through here.
Disaster.
And the Abomination doesn't have anything to do. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.